Let me also give a very brief introduction about myself. So my name is 𝐿 and I'm the training and consulting partner with ProQuest. As you all know, now ProQuest is part of 𝐿. So I'm also part of 𝐿 right now. I'm based in Malaysia right now at Petaling Jaya. And some of you already know me. I'm in this industry for many years. I have worked very closely with many of the academic institutions across Southeast Asia, and also have worked with many professionals as well as corporate sectors in Southeast Asia. Yeah? So as you see that one of my long-term aspiration is to contribute and to be impactful in the higher education system. So therefore, any information or any research related research or sharing knowledge with regard to research is something very, very close to my heart. And if you see down here, hold on, I always share this quote, yeah, the quote dari Simon Sinek ni, because I feel that this is very, very, very much related to people like us who are in academic sector. So first thing is, whenever we embark on a research journey, research is very close to us. Research is something very, very close to us. So therefore, we need to take that research as something if you're passionate about. You must passionate about doing research, finding information, getting a lot of knowledge and so on. So that will become a passion. But the moment if you have difficult time finding information, or you have a topic that is not interest you, then it becomes a stress. So I always share this with most of our academic users across Southeast Asia. Yeah. Okay. So that is a little bit about me. Let's move on. So when it comes to learning, we always kena set objective lah. So this 1 hour, kita dah set about an hour untuk sesi ni. So apa objective? What will be your takeaway towards the end of the session? What will you achieve towards the end of the session? What will you learn after the end of the session? So number one is, for those who are new in this session, so can I just know, can you all raise whoever is new to this platform, can you raise your hand? Use the raise hand tool, ya. Dalam MS Team tu ada raise hand tool. So can you raise your hand? How many of you all are memang new to this platform? So don't worry about I'm asking this question. Sebenarnya the reason I'm asking is so that I can really take you through the basic to the advanced level lah. Okay. So I could see many of you all, some of you, not many, some of you are new to this platform. Don't worry about it. So number one, you know what is ProQuest eBook Central. So eBook Central hosts a lot of ebook collection. So kita kena tahu macam mana nak access to this ProQuest eBook Central. So tadi, if you all notice, Encik Saifuddin dah actually demonstrate on how to access to ProQuest eBook Central as well as the e-resources collection. So you know, where you go to your library portal, you enter your credentials, you should be able to access to this platform. After that, dalam platform ni sama juga, when you walk into your library, your physical library, you need to know, you have an objective. What book that I want to look at, or am I going to browse what collection do I have? So while walking to library, you are looking for some books. Same concept in the digital experience. So you go to this platform, you cari buat pencarian. So you will search for books using your basic search, using advanced search. Ada juga option untuk browse, yeah. So you can discover the collection. So number one is that. Number two is, so because dia dalam bentuk digital, so there are some tools yang memang dah embed dalam platform ni. So you can use the online reader tools to support your research. Sometimes kalau physical library, kita dah masuk library, pinjam buku, terus keluar je, ataupun we read at the library. But in this platform, you have options to read online, buat annotation, buat remarks, buat to add highlight, buat bookmark, all that tools that are memang embed dalam platform ni. So we will see how you can use that platform to support your research as well. Third one, so biasa, soalan ni memang dah biasa dengan most of the users. Okay, kalau I access through the digital platform, digital ebooks, what is chapter download? Ada juga option chapter download, ada juga option untuk full download. Apa difference? What's the apa perbezaannya? And how can I use the chapter download and how I can maximize the use of full download? Yeah, so you will have this question in your mind. So let's go in and go into the detail, deep dive into the difference between the chapter download and how they can help you in your research, teaching and learning. Yeah. Fourth one is okay. So when you walk to your library, sometimes we go and pick a few books. Kita dah ambil 3 buku dan juga ada had maximum of books that you can borrow in the physical library. Tapi dalam bentuk digital ni, you tak ada had, you can actually find any books. Let's say you found 10 books yang memang relevant to your research, then you can put them into a bookshelf. Bookshelf is a folder, like a quick access folder, a frequently accessed folder. Yeah, it's a bookshelf. You can put it there. Next time tak payah datang ke platform ni buat carian, just go to your bookshelf and access to the books directly. Dan bookshelf ini bukan saja untuk quick access, tapi you can also do some collaboration work with your team members. Let's say you dah find all the books yang needed for your research, and you just share the link and say, okay, team, kita dah dapat semua buku ni, can access. You can just share the information to your students through your learning management system, ataupun you can share through the email, through any of the communication tools lah. Nowadays we have so many different communication tools kan. And lastly, if you see my screen, hold on, explore digital right management free. So what is digital right management free? DRM stands for digital right management free. So there are books, ya, ada juga buku-buku yang dalam bentuk complete DRM free. Maksudnya you can completely download buku tu dalam bentuk PDF, dan PDF tu tak akan expire, and you can keep the book in your local drive, you can save into the cloud saving option, and you can print the books and so on. So that is memang boleh lah, you can completely use, because that is what they said, digital right management free. So bagaimana nak identify buku tersebut? Okay, so that is what I'm going to show you in next 40 minutes or so, yeah, 45 minutes or so. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so bila dah masuk dalam your institution punya library portal, when you go and access to your library portal e-resources, dah enter credentials and look for ProQuest eBook Central, this is the interface that you come to. So I'm going to not take you through the slide. I'm going to go directly to the access here. So everyone can see my screen, kan?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me see now. I'm going to take you to the platform itself. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now you can see ProQuest eBook Central. Am I right? Betul? Platform ProQuest eBook Central.
Betul, boleh nampak.
Okay. Terima kasih. Okay, so this is the platform that you will come to, yeah. This is the platform, this is the landing page. Inilah landing page untuk buat pencarian untuk eBook Central ni, collection eBook Central. So terdapat 3 cara lah. One is through the basic search ni, yeah. Basic search ni, that means why you use the basic search is when you are new to this platform, you don't have any idea what book I have, how many books do I have in collection, how many what type of books I have. Bila dah tak, when you don't have any information, you just come to this basic search, and then let's say if you're interested in this book called, let's say, food engineering, so just type in lah, that is using your keyword. Tapi kalau ada author's name, if you have author's name, you can use author's name. Kalau dah bagi rujukan, references, you can use ISBN number and any other information you have. So let's say kita start dengan food engineering, just to see ada tak buku with regards to food engineering. Of course, you will see many books here sebab you do a basic search, dia akan search, go into all the books, masuk dalam the whole text, search for food and engineering, then mana-mana dapat food engineering, ada discussion about food engineering, it will come out lah. There was a lot of books here. So if you want to see all the entire book, just change this results per page to 100. So many books. Memang discussing about engineering, food engineering, but this is not exactly on food engineering. So I will also share with you how to look up for a book yang memang specifically look up for food engineering. Okay, now before I go further, I would like to just ask you, can you see, can you guess berapa number of books? How many total of books that we can have, you have in this platform? You can unmute your speaker, buat satu, just guess.
Millions.
The millions. Oh, okay. Okay, I give you some tips. It's more than 100,000. So million is definitely more than 100,000. But any other guesses?
200,000.
200,000. Lagi, siapa lagi nak want to buat guessing? Okay, you just guess lah, because I think you all raise your hand, just unmute and just guess, because I think there is no chat box here, so tak boleh nak communicate to chat, so you just unmute your speaker. Okay, no worries, don't worry. I think was it Zailawati that you mentioned 200,000? Yeah, it's very close to that. Very close to that. If you search here, okay, so you can see that 229,621 books. Books ni dia akan as you go on, buku ni the number of the books will increase lah as you go on in the collection. Yeah. So these 200,000 books ni, from what subject, from what topic is all about. Yeah. So all that you can do. Okay, I also see a lot of people have raised your hand. So if you have raised your hand, if you have any question, feel free to ask now, or you can hold on towards the Q&A session. Yeah. So I'm not sure ada yang raise hand. Anything that you want to share with me? Hello, yes.
Kalau siapa ada soalan, boleh letak kat chat box lah. So nanti saya akan majukan kepada Miss 𝐶𝐿. So I try to.
You can.
I try make you as a host.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So I think because I couldn't see the chat box, I'm sure Cik Saifuddin can see. You can please share it in the chat box. Yeah, nanti Cik Saifuddin akan he will bring it up to me. Okay, so 200 over 1,000 books. Dari mana? What subject that it covers? Okay, next question you have. So all that you do, kalau kat sini, if you're here, if you see browse subject, you just click on it. So when you click on browse subject, you can see collection ni. Koleksi ni dia memang dari arts, comprises of arts related, business related, education, health and medicine, literature, social sciences, history. And I think most of you memang interested on the science and technology related collection. Yeah. So you have your collection from engineering, covering chemical engineering, civil engineering, construction engineering, and environmental engineering, and so on. These are all mathematics, science related collections. Yeah. STEM related collection. On your left here, this is from business to history to law to social sciences and etc. So if you are interested in certain subjects, so for example, electrical engineering books, you just click on it. So you will see all the books yang memang dah tag under the subject of electrical engineering, they akan appear here. When it appears here,
Madam, actually we cannot see your slide right now in front of us.
Oh yeah.
Tak ada slide.
Okay, hold on, yeah. I reshare, yeah.
Yeah.
I think my sharing option is not available anymore. Can give the sharing option.
Okay, sorry, Miss 𝐶𝐿. Okay. Can you share the slide?
Okay, now I can. Okay, hold on, yeah. Okay, now you all can see, right?
Yes.
Okay, coming back. Okay, just quick step back. Yeah. So what we were doing, we were looking at accessing the science and technology collection on our right here. So more buku yang related to science and technology, including chemical engineering, to environmental engineering, to electrical engineering, to civil engineering. Semua buku yang relevant to engineering and STEM related topics are on my right here. So let's say if you're interested in clicking on to see book yang memang relevant to electrical engineering, just click on it. So these are all the books yang memang relevant to electrical engineering. So but if you want to know why is this book appearing when you click on electrical engineering, you can go into the books. Yeah, just go to the book and see why is this book is tagged under electrical engineering. Go to the book detail page. You show more and okay. So you can see why it's under the bisect subject heading. Dia dah categorize dia under the technology and engineering and telecommunication related. Somehow it is also related to electrical engineering. That is why it's appearing here. Yeah, it's under the electrical engineering collection. So, but if you want to be very specific, let's say buku, if you already know what book you want, you already given like references, yeah. So let's say the book that you want is on fluid mechanics and machinery. So that is the title. You can use, instead of use the basic search, you can go into the advanced search. Yeah, go to the advanced search. Maksudnya, you can access to specific title. Let's say you already have a title called fluids, mechanic and machinery. Even if you don't know the title, don't worry. You just type in something like this. Use the title. You can use title. If you know author's name, you can use author's name specifically, publisher, or later on I show you how useful is the bisect subject heading as well. Yeah. So let's say kita nak cari buku yang title je fluid mechanics, mechanics and machinery. Okay. So there are memang two books yang memang with the title of Fluids, Mechanics and Machinery. This one is 2007 and 2011. So if you look at these books and say, yes, these books seems to be interesting, but you want to explore further, just click on this book. And on the book detail page ni, what you do is you go in, look at the book details page, scroll down. Okay, you can see this memang under the Library of Congress subject, dia under memang fluid mechanics, and under the bisect subject heading, dia under science general. But what you want to see is look at the text. Sometimes a lot of text has been text here, so you just click on browse tag and look at the other subject yang recommended, memang dah recommend under the, memang dah populate under the mechanical engineering or engineering related topic. Yeah. So if you want specifically to any of these, you can click on that. But let's say you want to see this book, Internal Flow, yang relevant to what you have searched lah. Just click on that. So if you click on Internal Flow and check availability, that you see that you also memang ada buku called Internal Flow and Concept and application. So another way you can go in is also look at, specifically either you're looking at mechanical engineering or you're looking at any engineering specific. You can go on looking at book, discovering the book by using the text. I will also show you another way to discover more books is to use same advanced search box. Use the bisect subject heading. Okay, this time if you're interested in books yang relevant to food science, kan? If you want to look up for book yang ada food science, you use the bisect subject heading and you use food science and just click. Okay. So there are many books yang memang dah categorized under food science, but if you want to know why is food science, okay, hold on. If you want exactly food science, I show you how to do that. Okay, now this one. Look at go to the book detail page ni on the left, on your right side, and look at more, show less to, you click on it, and you know the subject headings for LC. Then what I did is I did bisect subject heading. So buku ni they already categorized them under the food science category, food packaging and processing category, and so on. Yeah, so that is why you can have the book. The book is appearing because they dah memang categorized under food science. Okay, so with that you dapat discover a bit more books lah. If you by title, maybe the books are limited, but if you go by subject headings, my recommendation use bisect subject heading. You get more books, more books are relevant to your subject. Okay, now let's say if you're interested in subject like calculus, specifically calculus related books. So also you can do bisect subject heading. and relevant to calculus. Okay, so you see these are all the 138 books yang memang dah already been tagged under the calculus. So if you want the latest book, yeah, regarding to calculus, all that you do is just change kat sini. Go instead of relevance, tunjuk publication. Okay, so this is the newest books, Mathematics for Business. This is Calculus Theory and Classes. So let's say buku ni, you just click on this book and go to your right, on your right here, book detail page, detail of publisher and so on. Tapi what you want to see is the bisect subject heading, they're under Mathematics Calculus. Yeah, so that is why the book is here. And sometimes if you ada recommendation, you may also like, you can also click and explore the other books. Dalam buku ni tak dapat, dia tak ada additional suggestion. Let me see if there's any other books under the additional suggestion. Like this one. This book, if you see, dia ada recommend. Either you can use the text to explore, ataupun you can use the, where is that? Here. The you may also like, yeah. So you may also like ni, they recommend buku yang similar to what you are discovering, the books that you are looking at. Okay, so this book, they said if you are looking at this book, why not you look at these other books as well? So look at see more recommendation ni. Okay. So whether this collection ni terdapat ada dalam koleksi your current collection or not sure. But what you can do is, let's say this subject ni, whichever is relevant to you, you just pick on it, just click on it, you check availability. Kalau terdapat dalam collection ni, dia akan pop up macam biasa, macam ni. Introduction to Robust Estimation and Hypothesis Testing. Dia akan pop up. Kalau tak ada, you will have a message, you do not have it in your collection. Same goes to this. Go on and look at other collection, go to the see more recommendation, and said, okay, maybe I can explore this book. Okay, just go and explore it. Because earlier you were not able to discover, but now you are able to discover it through the recommendation. So it's available to you and it's unlimited access. Okay, so we use one way, one search, and then find for other books yang relevant to you. It's a discovery options of discovering a book lah. Okay, now how many ways we have already found? One is the basic search. Okay, another one is through the advanced search. Okay, and through the browse subject. Okay, also through the text, as well as use the you may like a recommendation. Macam you do the online shopping, they'll always pop up. You may also like to explore this, something like that. They akan explore dalam platform ni juga. Okay, so far any question or not? I force here. Discovering, kita dah, you know how to discover your collection. Any other question you have? Okay, I don't see any raise hand or unmute speaker. Okay, fine, no worries. Okay, on your right here, hold on ya. I'm going to off camera for a while. Nanti bila apa-apa soalan, then I will come on the camera ya. Okay, I'm going to off camera. Okay, so here. Okay, now when you see, let's say kalau nak buku dalam certain range of the year, you can also confine and say, give me books from 2015 to 2023. Okay, you can do so. Then you just search it. So all the books dalam range of current subjects will be available to you, depending on whatever subject, yeah. And here, language. Kalau nak look up for books in the Arabic language, you can do Arabic language, or in our Malay language, we do have books, tapi kurang lah, very limited, dalam 100 books lebih macam tu je, tak banyak. But you can search it. Let me just clear this. Okay. So adalah dalam 104 buku yang relevant to history, medical related, sociology, social sciences, language and so on. So just to show you, ada juga lah buku dalam bahasa Malaysia, but tak banyak. And also other language lah, Arab language, I think about 200 books dalam collection ni. Okay, so that is what you have. You can access the books through basic search, advanced search, browse, dan juga through the tag atau recommendation of books. Okay, so now let's say I want to go to the advanced search again and look up for bisect subject heading. This time I want to look at electrical engineering. electrical engineering, search it. So there are quite a number of books memang discussing about electrical engineering, and you want to look at the latest books, you change this to relevant to publication date, dan juga this one page, kita nak view 100 books at one go. So these are all the books memang tagged to electrical engineering. So if you want to know why is it under, and if you notice, ada juga dalam language lain. So if you go all the way down, you can see the language, you just confine to language, English. Yeah, you don't want to access to other language, you confine to English. So if you want to know why is this under, it is been tagged under electrical engineering, you can go in and see why. That is most likely because of the tagging. Okay, so they are related to engineering because I didn't confine it electrical. So they are also looking at others. But if you really want just electrical, okay, you can go and change this to electrical specifically. You don't need to have the engineering, just want to have electrical. Okay. These are electrical related. So again, change this to publication date and back to 100. Then you have all the books relevant to electrical engineering. Okay, so now remember we talk about you can do quick collection. Okay, let's say this book is interesting, you put into your collection. So because you're accessing as one single sign-on, I'm not sure you will have pop-up signing in. But usually it shouldn't because you're single sign-on. So but kalau ada, you just have to create aja lah, create account. Tapi kalau pop-up add to bookshelf, you just to choose the bookshelf yang you want to store your collection. So yang by default is research folder. Tapi if you want to create folder yang lain, just put in under electrical engineering related. Okay, electrical related. Okay, you just create one folder. Then after that, you can go explore buku ni pula. Okay, so then you say, okay, buku ni pun something I want to put into my collection. Then you just masukkan dalam collection ni. And scroll down and say, yes, this is also I want to access, and you just add in. So you can go on and explore. If you say, let's say other books are interesting to me, I want to, put it into my collection, just masuk je. Okay, collection. So once you dah explore, you already discover buku yang memang you nak explore further, dah masuk dalam bookshelf, dia akan store lah, dia akan store kat sini. That means dia akan save in the bookshelf. For you to next time, bila you log in to eBook Central, terus masuk kat folder bookshelf ni, you can access to all your book. Memang relevant that to, this is under the research, under electrical yang tadi kita dah do collection. Okay, there's so many of them. So you can next time come straight to your bookshelf folder to access to those books. Yeah. So now next one. So that you know how to access to this collection. Let's say I want to look at some other. Is this all electrical related? But if you want specifically on electrical engineering, you probably have to go and look up for related type topic on here lah. Okay. Let's say if I want to look at this technology, engineering, automation. Okay. So let's say this book. Yeah. So if you want to access to this book, you click on it. First thing that you need to look at is the ni, yang buku ni, unlimited access. So what is unlimited access? Anybody want to try? What you understand about unlimited access kat sini? Okay, no worries. So unlimited access means this book is everyone in your institution can access to this book at the same time. That means if I use the book, if I click on read online or I download the book, nobody have to worry about it because everybody can access at the same time. The best part of this book ni, remember the digital right management tree concept. That means there is no limitation on this book. You can download this book into a PDF and you can keep this book in your local drive. You can keep in your cloud saving option and etc. There are no copy, print, or download restriction on this title. So the whole book can be downloaded into a PDF format. Okay. So and once you download dalam bentuk PDF, you can save dalam local drive, save anywhere you want to save it. You can print it, you can use it. That it will not expire. That is because the whole book is no copy, print, or download restriction. But this is not available for all the books. Ada juga buku yang ada limitation. So if you go to any other books, let me untuk example purpose, let me show you this. Okay. So when you come to this Enterprise Artificial Intelligence Transformation book, you will realize that your institution has unlimited access. That means everyone in your institution boleh access without there is no worries about anybody else is using this book. Yeah, everyone can use at the same time simultaneously. Then you will see there are some indicator kat sini. So for those who what is this indicator, do you want to try your question? What is this indicator about? Apa maksud indicator digital number kat sini ni? What does it means? Just anybody wants to try out? Okay, no answer. Don't worry. So 74 and 19 here, because remember that most of the books here also comes with digital right management policy. So this publisher, John Wiley, has said, okay, we allow you to access this book through this platform dalam bentuk digital. However, we will want to protect our copyright. Protect copyright, they said, okay, we will still allow you to download 74 pages dari buku ni, 74 pages dalam bentuk PDF for one day, 74 pages per day. That means after 24 hours, you akan dapat balik your 74 pages. Then the next day, you still get refreshed back to 74 pages. If you have used the 74, don't worry. Tomorrow get refreshed again. The next day get refreshed again. So don't worry about that. Well, so what is this 74 for? The 74 is for you to download by topical or by chapter. So for example, if you scroll through and say, okay, today I want to download the part 1 on a brief introduction to artificial intelligence. So let's take the download buku ni. So when you download this page, you are downloading 42 pages, yeah? So you download dalam bentuk PDF. Let me just go to the download. Okay, so it's already downloaded into a brief introduction to artificial intelligence dalam bentuk PDF. So this book is yours. Dah download chapter 2, dah 42 pages is yours. Hold on. Okay, so 42 pages downloaded. So if you come here, you left with 32 sebab dah download 42. So tomorrow at this hour, 11:16 AM, tomorrow you come back at this hour, dia dah refresh balik ke 74. Then you can download the rest of the pages lah. If you have not downloaded, you just download. And this is dalam bentuk PDF. That means you can save it in your local drive, save it in the cloud saving option. Okay, so that is what it means. So this is what we call chapter download. Or we can also say page download. Okay, now that is chapter download. So what is full download? Can I download this book dalam as the whole book? Yeah, can I download the whole book? Yes, you can. Why I say you can is if you see this icon kini. So if you see dalam, it is dark blue, yeah, blue color. And if you click, it is clickable. That means memanglah boleh download buku ni the whole book. But before you download the book, you see that download a book. This is check out this book for 21 days. That means you can download this book. It's just like the same like the loan concept buat pinjaman kat buku kat library, physical library. Same concept. So you have 21 days. If you download this book, tapi bila nak download buku ni, you all need a reader. You need a reader, a specific reader, Adobe Digital Edition to read the book offline, yeah. So what is Adobe Digital Edition? Okay, so this is called Adobe Digital Edition. Hold on, load lagi. This is the Adobe Digital Edition. This is the reader. So bila kita klik download, buku tu akan populate kat dalam platform Adobe Digital Edition, and you can read it online. You can read it offline. That means you don't have to have internet, and you can access to this book whenever you want. No, you read this book. Macam ni. Okay. So let me show you how to get to this reader. So bila if you're a first time user, bila you click on download a book, you will come to saying, okay, what device are you using? Yes, I'm using laptop, desktop, or I'm using iOS phone, I'm using Android phone, or I'm using other devices. They can recommend you to download the specific software. So for most of it, Adobe Digital Reader is common, yeah. You can use it across all the other devices. So let's say I say, okay, continue. Then if you're a first time user, if you want a reader, you just have to download kat sini. Okay, download, go through the software installation guidance, the guide too, just follow through. After that install, once you install, you should be able to access to this page. Of course, no books, but you will have Adobe Digital Edition. You akan dapat reader ni lah. Okay, so once you dah download and you can access to the reader, you just done with this tab, and you have maximum 21 days to keep the book in the reader. You can choose whichever days you want. Just keep it here. So once you have you click on download, you can download the download folder. Whichever folder you dah make default untuk download tu, you can download dalam folder tu. Then you can just go to the reader, open a reader. Okay, sini. Then you go to your folder, your download folder. I'm going to drag the file from folder, ya. Dari folder tu ada file ACSM. I'm dragging over here. Okay, so I'm just drag it. I just drag it over. So this is what kita nak download tadi kan. So you go to your folder, download folder. Tadi kita dah download ACSM folder. File tu you just drag it over, pull it over here to the Adobe Digital Edition software. So the buku akan populate kat sini. So this is the book. You can read online, read it, all the chapters and all the details, the whole book here. And if you go to your library, okay, so your book is here also. Okay, this is the book yang you downloaded tadi. So ada 20 days, 21 days, including today dah 20 days more. So bila dah expire, you can balik sini, download balik lah. That's all. Very simple, very straightforward. Download balik, and it will be there for another 21 days. Okay, so bila dah expire, you cannot use it. Bila dah expire kat sini macam ni, you say you cannot use it. So all that you do is you just go back to the platform ni, download balik. Tak payah install the reader, just download je. Okay, so that is download book, yeah. So kita dah cover how you can use by chapter download the book. And now I'm going to show you how you can add to the bookshelf. Tadi kita dah add book, kalau dah add kat bookshelf, you will see a tick sign here. You can share this book to your friends, your team members, your students. Yeah, use copy the URL aja, senang, straightforward. And citation. For those who are doing extensive research, if you want to quickly get the citation, just click on get the citation here, cite the book. You can use the given citation style. Tapi kalau if you're using a different citation style, don't worry. Just export je the bibliographic files too. You export it over, yeah. Export it over, and this is how it looks like. Okay, so let's say you export the bibliographic, and you can you can import it from your Mendeley ataupun through your any other your citation management system lah, RefWorks ataupun EndNote, Mendeley's, Zotero, Citev, any, just import over. That's it. Kalau you nak cite the books according to your citation style, okay, you can do so. And another way to view the content or read the content is through the Read Online tools. Read Online tools ni very handy because you can quickly browse the information, zoom to certain part of the chapter, like you want to see the AI life cycle. So if you want to test something, you want to explore certain page, you can straight away go to the page here, or you can search within the book. Kalau search within the book, it will demonstrate, okay, in this chapter that so much discussion, this chapter there's so much discussion. Then you can zoom to the page directly lah. And now here, bila dah zoom to this page, you can straight away add this book to your book, add a bookmark. So when you add a bookmark, this will turn into a blue color. Hold on, dia akan turn to blue color. That means buku ni dah personalized, dia dah masuk dalam bookshelf directly. So what else you can do? If you highlight on it, you can copy the page. You can do the highlights. You can also add some notes and so on. So a lot of things, annotations can be done lah. They're just macam any of the ebook reader, yeah. So you can just put some notes here and looking at a specific AI. This is what about AI capability. Okay, just add the notes. Why is important for you to add notes is, number one, you can make a references. Number two, you can also put some notes to your team members. You can share this book directly. Like for example, if I share this book, yeah, copy this page and share to my team member. When they access the book, they will be also able to see these notes. Yeah, these notes here. See the notes. Okay. Now, if you want to, let's say if you want to read the notes for yourself, next time you come back, you can go to the start page and you go to the, this page here, and you can see, okay, basically I have bookmarked this page. You can also add some notes. So if you have highlighted, then you can also see some highlights here. Okay, so that's what it happens. Dia can keep record of your whatever annotation that you do. Okay, at this page, if you haven't downloaded this book, you can still download full download. If you want to do a chapter download, that means dia akan download chapter ni, chapter part 3, the chapter tu akan download dalam bentuk PDF, and based on the allowances that you have here. Okay, so you have 32 pages to print ataupun download, yeah. And of course, this is by copy, this is by page download. If you don't want full download, you can do a page download. Okay. Now, lastly, this one, you can share the books, you can annotate, you can do highlights and so on. These are standard lah. You can just follow on, follow the icons accordingly. Okay, so this is for Read Online. Then we also talk about bookshelf, yeah, where you can store all your books. So let's say next time when you log into this platform, so tak payah buat carian lagi, you don't need to go advanced search. Let's say you already got all your books, you can go straight to your bookshelf directly. Go to your bookshelf and look up for your own folder that you have saved all the books. Like for example, in this collection, we have electrical folder and we have saved all this book. Let's say if I open up this book, okay, so it will open up on the e-reader. So if you want to do annotations or if you want to read the book, you can do so. Let's say if you want to go to this chapter and you want to read this page, you want to do some annotations, notes, and so on, all that you can do directly. Okay, so that is quick access. Then you can also say, okay, I found all the books. I want to share it with my team members. Just click on sharing here. Click on the chain icon and click on it, copy this and share it in the email or any communication tool lah. So once you just share, when the user click on it, they can enter the credential. You must enter the credentials of your institution. After that only you can access to the books. Okay, so when they access to this book, so for example, so this book is let me just show here. So you can, this is because this book that you already download, that's why it's you may not be able to download it again. Oh, did I download just now? No, I didn't. This I just add to the bookshelf. So this book is available 21-day download. So if you download here, click on download and say, yes, I want to use laptop and desktop to download. Just continue. And because you dah download Adobe Digital Edition, you already have your reader. You can go down with this tab. Okay. And now you can select how many days you want to keep and you download the book. So once you download the book, it will appear. Once you download the book, dia akan download ke folder download tu, then you drag it over to your Adobe Digital Edition reader, then dia akan populate kat sini. Then you can keep this book for 21 days. After 21 days, you will see it's expired. After it expired, you download balik lah. That's it. You just, again, you do a quick download. Okay, so I dah cover all the important points for you to navigate this information. And kalau you nak cari the DRM free books tadi, the first book that we explore, you saw that no copyright restriction. Buku tu you can download dalam bentuk PDF directly lah. Okay. So to look at that books, what you can do is you go to your advanced search, okay, and go to the own book, unlimited print. Yeah, you can see which books are unlimited download and print. Search it. Okay, now let's say if you want to go for any topic yang memang relevant to you. Okay. Let's say computer intelligence related books, yeah, and you want the latest books. Okay, so this book, if you click on it, you will see that there are no copy, print, and download, copy, print, or download restriction on this title. That means you can download this entire book dalam bentuk PDF. Okay. So all the book study, if you notice all these books, go one step back, you have, if I don't restrict to this, you have more than 30,000 books, yeah, yang dalam bentuk completely digital right management free. That means you can download into a PDF directly. So that is what it means, yeah. Okay, with that, I cover all the important points for you. So discovering the book, there are many ways. There are 4 ways actually. Use your basic search. You can use the advanced search using titles, authors, publishers, subject headings. Then from the book, if you see the recommendation ataupun tag, you can explore further, next. And also to browse. Browse is to see, okay, memang buku yang relevant to my subjects lah. Okay, so 4 ways. Then after you dah discover buku tu, you have many ways to use the book. One is to read online. Yeah, you can read online, you can do search online, you can annotate and so on. You can download to PDF some of the chapters yang memang relevant. And this PDF downloadable allowances akan refresh after 24 hours. Dia akan refresh balik. And you can also download the entire book dalam to your Adobe Digital Reader. Or you can use your bookshelf to store the related books and to have quick access and collaborate with your team members. Okay, so this is what we have done so far. Any questions? So we are already done. We slightly exceed 1 minute, exceed 11:30. Any questions so far?
Okay, Ms. 𝐿𝐶𝐭'𝐬. Okay, I get the question. Okay, every year, berapa average anggaran buku baru ditambah?
I think it's around, if I'm not mistaken, if you notice last year dalam 190,000 plus kan, so now it's 200. So dalam 20,000, 15 to 20,000 books.
Okay, thank you. Okay, ada lagi satu. What different BSAC subject heading dengan LC subject heading?
Okay, this one just the categorization aja. So there are 2 type of categorization. This is Library of Congress. Yeah, this is a common one. You all hear that US Library of Congress subject heading. This subject, another one is a BISAC. It's another categorization, another body ataupun organization yang manage subject heading to BISAC subject heading. Yeah. Let me just give you the see. BISAC's full name is stand for Okay, hold on. Okay, it's called Book Industry Study Group site. Yeah, if you go to Book Industry Study Group, it's a body, it's another organization yang come out with categorization. It's just a two type of different categorization. So you can use both, but to me, I find this is more easier because they are quite similar to what we want. Library of Congress, they are the standard categorization. You can use either one of it lah, but I would recommend use the bisect. It's easier to find information. Okay, any other question?
Okay, thank you. Okay, ada question lain?
Miss 𝐿, saya ada soalan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kalau misalnya kata contoh e-book ni kan, nak masukkan dalam kita punya apa tu RPP kan sebagai reference. So e-book. So kalau macam contoh I nak ambil dia sebagai reference e-book tu. So
Okay.
So because this is online, right? So maknanya I pergi ke buku tu and then I just copy je lah kan dia punya link dia kan?
Yeah, because they're online already, basically you just go to the site here, open up the book, you just go to the share the link to the book, you just copy this. Then basically you are just recommending this book for reference, right? So your student,
yeah, betul.
You can just go, then when the students click on it, let's say they click on this link, okay, so it will take them directly to this page. Tapi they need to enter their credentials first lah. Dia kena, sebelum masuk kat sini, they have to enter their credential. Then it will take them directly to this book.
Okay, alright. Okay, thank you.
Or another one is you do a collection of your books dalam folder ni, and straight away share all the books, few books at one go. So that also is better. You can do like all these books. If you share it, if they click on it, they will access to all the books. All they need to do is enter their credentials. They can access to many books. It's not necessary 4 books. It can be 10 books, can be 15 books. Any books that you have recommended, you just put in the bookshelf, into your book, here. Just come back here, into your bookshelf, and just share the folder, that's it. You want to make them as a additional reference, additional reading books lah, you can do so. Okay.
Thank you, Miss 𝐿. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Cik Saifuddin, ada apa-apa soalan lagi?
Belum ada lagi. Okay, siapa yang nak tanya terus lah. Okay, kita buka sesi untuk soalan sekejap. Okay, boleh kita sambung. Macam tak ada soalan lagi masa ni.
Okay, actually I dah almost covered all the important points. Just to recap balik, just in case if anybody want to have, I just go back to the need. Okay, so remember that 4 objectives we want to achieve. Hold on here. Okay, so if you recall, so number 1, you know where to go to find your books, to your library portal, through the once you log in with your credentials, the single sign-on, that enter your credentials, then you look for ProQuest eBook Central, you should be able to access to the platform. So bila dah access to the platform, discover collection is like buat pencarian buku tu very easy. Use the basic search, use advanced search ataupun the browse option. But also the other one important is kalau dah dapat satu buku, look at the right hand side, dia akan suggest you may like also, ataupun dia ada tag, dia dah tag buku-buku yang relevant to this particular book. So explore that and you will find more books. Okay, that is 3 ways or 4 ways to discover your collection, your content. Then you know how to use the online reader. So to use the online reader, you need to have internet only. You don't have to worry about others. All that you do, you can read online, you can annotate, you can add notes, you can bookmark, you can explore the sharing the information to your team members and etc. Okay. Then chapter download. So chapter download, that is because kalau buku tu dia ada copyright policy, if they are protecting the copyright policy, dia bagilah allowances tertentu number tertentu, that depends on the book or the publisher. So you can download dalam bentuk PDF, chapter, let's say kita dah download chapter 1 to 3, kalau dah exceed the number, tomorrow after 24 hours, dia akan refresh balik, so you can download lagi chapter lain. Whereas the book full download, maksudnya you are downloading the whole book dalam Adobe Digital Reader. You have to have your reader and you download into a reader and you can use for offline purposes. Tak perlu ada internet, you can use the reader to read your books. And lastly, the bookshelf too. Bookshelf is for you to quickly access to the books. Quick reference to your books, and you can also share the list of books to your team members lah. And we also covered the DRM free titles. If you see no copyright restriction, that means you can download that book into a complete PDF, save dalam local drive, you can save it elsewhere, you can save it in the learning management system and etc. Dan dia buku ni tak akan expire. Bila dah download dalam bentuk PDF, dia tak akan expire. Okay. So I dah cover all the important points. With that, I'm ending this session for now. But if you have any question, please feel free to do so.
Okay, dibuka untuk soalan jika ada. Sebelum kita end session. Okay, ada tak? Okay, Miss Kranji, I rasa dah tak ada question dah, tak ada soalan lagi lah rasanya.
Okay.
Okay, nak wrap up ke?
Okay, boleh wrap up. Okay, so with that, I would also take this opportunity to thank pihak library. So thank you for organizing this session. And also to the participants, thank you so much for your time. I really hope you have gained something after 1 hour plus. You already gained some information. And for lecturers, I think it's good to use this platform to share some of the reference books through your learning management system ataupun using your email or any other form of communication. With that, thank you so much and have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Okay, terima kasih Miss Kranji. Okay, untuk perhatian para peserta program, okay, saya akan share attendance barcode, okay, untuk ULDC. Okay. Sekejap Okay. Nampak tak? Okay, boleh isi link attendance. And untuk pengetahuan semua, okay, esok kita masih ada online training untuk e-books Access Engineering jam 10 pagi. Okay, dan juga hari Rabu kita ada physical training di perpustakaan bersama Emerald. Okay. Dijemput semua yang berkelapangan untuk join training pada esok dan hari Rabu. Okay. Ini untuk attendance semua dah scan untuk attendance. Okay. Okay, untuk hari Rabu, untuk esok kita akan bersama SS Engineering. Okay, speaker Terence Ho. So jam 10 pagi. Okay, nanti email dan maklumat akan menyusul lah. Dan pada hari Rabu kita bersama Emerald. Okay.
Encik boleh share semula tak yang QR tadi?
Oh, QR tadi Okay,
Sebab saya punya 404 pula dia keluar.
Okay, alright. Sorry. Nampak? Ada tak?
Tak ada.
Not yet.
Tak ada sekejap. Sebab gunakan team ni belum berapa familiar dah. Okay. Alright. Okay, keluar QR code.
Sama juga, dia keluar 404 juga. Macam saya sama juga, 404. Macam ada error.
Tak apa, sebab Teams ni dia ada auto untuk attendance juga. So ni just backup. Okay, nanti kalau ni puan boleh email kat saya detail. Okay, sebab MS Team ni kita ada generate auto attendance juga. So ni just kita backup lah untuk attendance. So nanti kalau perlu nanti puan akan email saya semula, saifuddin@uthm.edu.my. Okay. Okay, terima kasih Miss 𝐿𝐶𝐭'𝐬. Okay, and harap kita boleh gunakanlah apa yang Miss 𝐿𝐶𝐭'𝐬 sharing tadi, okay, dalam pembelajaran kita. Okay, semoga kita berjumpa di lain sesi. Okay, terima kasih semua dan maaf jika ada kesilapan daripada pihak kami dan kami akan perbaiki pada masa akan datang. Okay. Right, okay, terima kasih semua. Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih Encik Saifuddin. Thank you Miss 𝐿𝐶𝐭'𝐬.
Okay.
Thank
Terima
you.
kasih Miss 𝐿𝐶𝐭'𝐬.
Thank
Okay,
you.
see you next session.
Sure.
Okay.
Will do. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.